fellow preppers and survivalists. It's the old American prepper coming at you from the bunker. Now, kind of want to wait till people get in here, but this video, now, it's no secret that the economy is crashing. You know, just, if you don't know, well, I'm telling you, the economy is crashing. The dollar is devaluing. America is in big trouble. Okay? So, I'm going to show you, if you have no money for groceries, or if you're like me and you don't trust this money at the you don't trust these groceries at the grocery store, then you need to do this right here. And not only that, it's very healthy for you. Okay? This is very healthy for you and edible. So if you got no money because of the economic crash that's happening, or if you're smart and you don't want to spend no money, hello everyone. If you don't want to spend no money on groceries, because you know I'm fixing to be homeless, I'm going to be living out in the woods, that's a whole nother thing. Okay, but I'm going to show this stuff right here grows everywhere in Florida. All right, and I'm gonna do the whole process. I'm gonna put some water in here. Ooh, I done got that pot too hot. Normally I cook outside on wood, but that damn hurricane that came through here, man, it's flooded out there. But I do got wood laying all over the place to cook on. All right, now I'm putting wood in my pot that I'm going to be cooking on. Ow, that's hot. Okay, so I got water in there. Now, these right here, they grow everywhere in Florida. How you identify it is that flower right there. Okay, but I'm going to cook this and I'm going to eat it. Now, this is not medical advice. I am not a doctor, okay? But this right here, they say fights leukemia, fights a lot of stuff. Makes a cough go away. It's literally, herbalists use it as a medicine. Well, I believe that your food should be medicine, all right? There's been no pesticides, no fertilizer. This stuff just grows wild everywhere down here in Florida, okay? And so you can see I cropped it. I would have showed you me cropping it, but I run off a hot spot and it gets hot and it'll shut down. But you just pick the leaves off of here like this right here. Put them in the pot. Pick the leaves. I'm going to just try to talk while I'm doing this. Now, the economy's crashing. If you can't afford food, or you would rather just eat for free and healthy, you pick this right here. So I'm putting it in the pot right there. I'm putting it in the pot right there. Okay. And I'm cooking it. Now I got another special treat that I'm going to put in there also. But this stuff grows everywhere in Florida. Everywhere. Okay. Also, because I had a little incident on YouTube, I now have a backup channel on Rumble. Same name, All American Prepper 13. So you can find me on Rumble also, just in case. Because I made one little mistake. And man, they come down hard on me on YouTube. So, you know, when someone tries to fight me. You know, resistance, just like lifting weights, makes me stronger. Okay? So, I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Yeah, you see those everywhere, man. These things are everywhere. And you just get some water, put the water in the pot. This has 7 times the nutrition of spinach. And again, this is not medical advice. I'm not a doctor, but very many I just got to be careful. It's just very healthy, okay? Until I learn these rules more on these lives, I'm not breaking no rules, man. So I've had this channel for 8 years, which I should have way more subscribers, but I have this channel for 8 years. YouTube keeps unsubscribing people, so make sure, hey, Virginia Bushcraft, and make sure you're still subscribed. And if you're watching this, you know, please subscribe. You know, this is literally, you know, my dad's dying. If my internet would work over there, I would show you him. The cancer's just eating him up. And I'm on family land. When he passes, I got to get off of here. So I'm just going to stealth me and little Miss Prepper and the dogs. We're camp. Because I cannot afford that $30 night at the campground. And at the campground, people walking around, and I do have PTSD. I was a military contractor, and you can't unsee anything. So that kind of messed me up. I guess I just thought I was a tough guy. I did some bad things for money. Well, you know, I was doing my job, so not really bad things. They told me I was serving the country. I believed them, and I took the money. And I raised 3 kids and 2 foster kids, and they lived a good life, and a wife, because my first wife, she wouldn't work, which I'm okay with that, you know. I'm old school, and I believe the man should be the provider, but to each is their own, you know. Times have changed. I do not use pronouns or any of that stuff. You know, I'm a man. It is what it is. And, you know, you may notice, because the last one, you know, people was cracking on me, you know, because I'm putting on a little weight. Well, if you follow my channel, you know I put an MMA challenge out there. And the first guy I got to fight, I got to gain 60 pounds to fight him, man. So, heck yeah, I'm putting on weight. You know, but I don't mind the trolls, you know. I like trolls, really, because the more trolls in here, the more comments they leave, the more watch time I get, the harder it pushes the algorithm that puts this information out there. And I do this stuff, for one, I'm not going to lie, you know, I do make a little money from YouTube, especially those super chats or my PayPal, okay? Which somebody helped me out big time on the PayPal. If they give me permission, I will say who did it. But until they give me permission to say their name, I'm not going to do that. But you see, I'm just picking these leaves off of here. Now I could cut them up and cook the stems and all, but as a bouncer and a fighter, I've had a lot of teeth knocked out, so it's just easier for me to eat the leaves. And I didn't pay for this stuff. It grows everywhere. They used to have it as a native species plant in Florida, but they changed it to a non-native species. They're always doing that. I don't know why. And I really don't care. This is going to be my lunch. Alright? Now, So I'm picking these leaves. You see, it's really easy. The pot's starting to get filled up. Okay. And if, do you know some good, man, no I don't. Anyway, people crazy, man. Alright, but that's cool. You know, see, that's one thing, you know, my mods, you know, in here, as long as they're not being disgusting, let them say whatever they want. And I'll tell you why. It's because I'm a Christian constitutionalist, and I believe in the First Amendment, and I believe people have the right to say what they want to say, as long as they're not personally attacking other people in the chat. I really don't care. Okay, so say what you want to say, man. I'm good with it, and I don't discriminate. I do not care what orientation you have. I could care less. Okay, that's none of my business. I'm just an old country boy redneck trying to survive. Now, I would show you how I get my meat and put it in here, but YouTube, they won't let me do that, not on a live. So, not going to show that on the live. I'll make a video showing it. It's weird, they'll let you, they'll let you do it on a video, but not during the live. I don't understand it. I'm not even going to try to understand it. It is what it is. It's their platform, their rules. So I just play by their rules. Daggone it. I hope this don't mess this live up. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about that. That was my daughter. I had to get it just in case it was an emergency. I got 11 grandkids. And so when one of my daughter calls, I got to answer that phone just in case something's going on. You know, and I'm having problems out of a soon-to-be ex-son-in-law. That boy going, well, anyway. Whatever. I didn't marry him. She did. So, it is what it is. Alright, now that I picked most of the leaves off of here. That's quite a bit of food in there, by the way. Now, another thing I like to eat. I love eating cactus. Ooh, I love eating cactus. Now, this particular cactus, literally, and if you email me, send me a mail an address or whatever, I can mail you this stuff. You just stick it in the dirt, sand, it'll grow like crazy. You don't have to water it, fertilize it, nothing. This stuff just grows like crazy. And I started out with just one of these. And I got hundreds of pounds of this stuff growing. So when I do go stealth camping, I am going to take some of this with me and just stick it in the ground and let it grow natural, because I really enjoy these, okay? And I don't know, you know, they got on to me for every little thing. So I'm just going to use some scissors, all right, to cut this up. But it's just cactus. You know, if you got cactus with thorns, what you do is you hold that cactus over the fire and you burn the thorns off of it. And then it's good to eat. But you better burn them thorns off of there. You're going to regret that, all right? Now, I can put my face mask on. Now, I'm going to explain something. The reason why you see me on videos wearing that mask, I don't know what it is about when I wear that mask, but man, I get so many views that it's insane. So, like I said, when I wear that mask, my views go crazy through the roof. Alright? Now, while this is cooking, also, you know, got me some good coffee here. Drink me a little bit of coffee. A lot of people don't know this, but there is a variety of coffee that you can grow in Florida, and it grows great. So I'm going to put something on that makes some of the chats just go crazy. Yeah, I should try steak. Yeah, I should, but you gonna pay for it? I ain't got the money to eat steak. I'm just old poor boy redneck. All right, now deer season, I'll have me plenty of deer. Okay, but thank you, brother. You know, a friend of mine, I was working at his club bouncing, and he seen me in action. Not to brag or anything, but I can handle my business. So I'm gonna put something on here so the chat will just go crazy, and I'll get a lot more people in here. So just give me 1 second. Y'all can watch this marvelous food cooking here. Let me get something to make the chat go nuts and make the Karens freak out. Oh man, where's it at? Just bear with me, folks. Oh, and another thing. You know, another thing. I run everything off solar. Okay? So I like to use these flashlights that I can watch. Also, when you're stealth camping, you need to have light discipline. Now, you really need to look. The economy is crashing, okay? So, the day may come, this may be the only thing you can afford to eat. That's facts, okay? Good job, KP. Good job. So, let me find this one thing. Now, this thing, when the Karens are crying and all, I don't give a damn. But I got to find it first. Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, just bear with me for a second. Now, I want y'all, I done checked with the rules, it's okay for this. I want y'all to watch how the chat blows up when I put this on. It's just crazy. And how the Karens come in here and just report me and all that, but I've read the rules. There's nothing against the rules on YouTube about wearing this. Alright? So, I'm just doing this to get more views and to bring Karens out of the woodwork. Like I said, all them Karens get me more views. Yeah, I need a haircut, man. But anyway. Now, KP, don't be too heavy-handed, all right? But I appreciate you doing your job. Now, these wild edibles, I got stuff out there that I use for pepper, but it's so damn wet out there, I ain't dealing with it. I'm putting a little pepper on there. Alright. And salt. You watch any of my videos, man, well, see, here's the thing. I run 7 miles every morning with an 80-pound ruck pack on my back. And I used to do it in flip-flops, but now I run in Crocs. True story. I run in these right here. They work better than the flip-flops, but I always ran in the flip-flops. This had to be different, I reckon. But these Crocs are awesome, man. And I always make fun of people wearing Crocs until I wore some. My mama bought those for me before she passed away. So, there's something else I want to address. You know, I had people trolling in my last live. You know, oh, you live at your mama's. No, I don't live at my mama's house. My mama passed away 6 months ago, brother. And, no, I don't have diabetes. I got to put on weight because I got a fight coming up. And I got to have a certain... Oh! thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate you, A.M. Ryan. Oh my God, thank you. I'm supposed to be a tough guy, so I ain't crying. I ain't gonna cry. But I put this salt in there. Oh shit. I apologize for that. I'm not the best videographer, alright? I'm just using the thing on cell phone. Alright. You can hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? I apologize for that. I think when the phone sound fell over. Alright, cool. Yeah, when the phone fell over, turned the sound off. I'm so sorry. I just got some old cheap phone holder and old broken ass phone because I was playing airsoft. My phone got hit and busted my phone up. And I ain't got the money to buy no new phone, man. You know. I work as a bouncer, but I only make $10 an hour. And, nope. Can't do it. Drink me another swig of this coffee. Now, I got me... Now, y'all may find this hard to believe, alright? But when I can video it, I grow my own coffee. And, there is a strain of coffee that you can get and grow here in Florida. Because it is hot enough to grow it. Now, do I grow enough of it? No, not yet. I got the perfect place to stealth camp. So, I'm literally going to grow me a forage garden where I'm going to be stealth camping at. I'm going to be running snares and bush hooks and doing other things that I cannot say on live because YouTube got me good, man. But if I ever get kicked off YouTube, I do under the same name, same profile pic. I got me a Rumble channel set up. I did that just in case. Because last time I got kicked off, I didn't even know I did anything wrong, you know. It is what it is. I'm going to get me a fork. Start this stuff up here. Show you what I got going on. And, you know, I do got a little bit back there, but little Miss Pepper, I let her like that rice I got back there and that peanut butter. That's all her stuff. I let her eat that. I'm not going to... Now, she'll eat this, but... She don't want to eat it all the time. Me, I eat it all the time. Let's see. APP, it doesn't take 5 years before the plants even have harvest coffee beans. No, it don't. Not the ones I'm growing. And maybe because I got this from a friend of mine that works at Bach Tower, gave me the plants. So, I don't know. I don't know how long they grew them. I don't know. And literally, if you go, if you don't end the live stream in 5 minutes, you will result in a permanent ban. What? Is this real? Oh, it's a troll. Are you sure that's a troll, man? Because I don't want no BS going on here. If you don't end this live stream in 5 minutes. Is that a troll for real or is that real? I don't know, man. in 5 minutes, you result in a permanent ban. No, don't. What? Don't be playing with me like that, man. You know, dang, I got PTSD, man. That's not cool. You know, that's not cool to do. It's the guy said his username. Okay. Yeah, that's not cool, man. You know, I got PTSD, man. It's not cool to play with me like that, you know. If you know anything, well, a lot of people don't know, but if you know what that right there is, I earned that, okay? And I didn't, so please don't play with me like that. And, but I'm cooking this here food up. And it's going to take a minute because I run off solar and I can only use a little burner. So it takes me a good minute, you know, to get my food cooked. Like I said, I like to cook outside so it don't heat the inside the bunker up. But it's too wet out there. Man, it's ankle deep and knee deep out there. And nope. And the mosquitoes are terrible right now with all this rain. So I'm just going to use my solar power and run this little burner and cook it. That's another thing. You know, look. Would you just shit it down if they didn't like something? Hell, before I got in trouble with YouTube, you know, I done got in trouble one time. And look, this is my main source of income, okay? So I can't do that. You know, it's not my act. What? Okay. Anyway. The other notification. Huh? Let me look on here. Whatever. Anyway. We shall see, right? So I'm cooking these wild edibles, and in order for me to gain weight, because I got to put on 60 pounds. Now I done put on 25 pounds for this fight I got coming up. And I'm going to video it, win, lose, or draw. I'm going to post it on here. Now soon, probably in the next day or two, as soon as it dries up a little bit from that hurricane we had here, I'm going to start videoing and setting up my camp out in the woods. Because I got to get everything real. Whatever. It is what it is, man. So, you know, but you need to learn these wild edibles, okay? Because have you looked at what's going on in our economy? The market is crashing. People that's got all their money in crypto, man, I feel bad for you. You know, you lost a lot of money in the last 2 days on that crypto. You better check. People lost a lot of money in their 401ks. And our dollar is devaluing at an alarming rate. So that's why I'm teaching people how to do this. And like I said, I'm not going to spend money on food. I can't do it, man. You know? And I'm old redneck. You know, I can make it. I don't have to go to the grocery store, nor do I like going to the grocery store. My dad went to the grocery store, got 2 little bags of food, and it was $70. I can't do that. And I'm not going to. I will literally eat the weeds, squirrels, rabbits, snakes, fish, anything I can get a hold of. So be careful trespassing on my property, you know, while I'm here, because you don't know how hungry I'll be. But I will make a video of me getting the meat that I'm going to eat. But this is one thing that I did buy, because I do not have. I have bees, but they don't have enough honey in there. So this is how I've been putting on the weight. Is with this honey right here. I just been putting it in my coffee. Alright. And also, my dad The cancer's so bad on him. And like I said, this is family property. When his time comes, I got to get the hell out of here. But they have to feed him through a tube in his stomach. All right? Now, but he won't do it. He's like, no, I'm not doing it. So he gave me this stuff right here. I didn't buy this. He gave it to me. But this stuff right here, the light's messing it up. But this stuff right here, man, oh man, is it putting a weight on me. So I drink a lot of this stuff every day. I put honey in my coffee. I had to gain 60 pounds. I done put on 25 pounds. But my body's really good at putting on weight and cutting weight. Because I've been fighting since I was 14 years old. So, you know, I was fighting back in the MMA days when there was no weight limits or any of that. But just show you the food still cooking. Free. Didn't cost nothing. Grows everywhere down here in Florida. And it's very healthy for you. And here's what I make my coffee in. Because you can put that over a fire. You know, I don't have no fancy coffee maker or any of that. For me, this is a fancy coffee maker, alright? But, and my wife, she got that at Walmart a long time ago. But back to, okay, when I run 7 miles every morning. The only thing that gets me to stop, I know I'm a mess. The only thing that gets me to stop is me picking up them aluminum cans. There's that stupid warning again. Dude, stop playing with me like that. Is it a troll or what? What the hell's going on here? If you don't end the live stream in 1 minute, you result in a permanent ban. Whatever. Okay, you know, I got, if I do get banned, I got a Rumble channel. Same name, same profile picture. So we shall see, right? And I ain't done nothing wrong, so I don't see how in the hell I could get banned. But my dad won't use this. I beg him to use it, but he won't. So he gives it to me. I drank it. Man, it put on the weight. I got a whole bag of jelly beans. Hey, whatever works, man. Stir my food up. It's cooking up nicely. Well, I guess I got 30 seconds. We shall see. Got my mosquito spray because, man, after this hurricane come through here, the mosquitoes are bad. I'm cooking my food. Got my wild edibles cooking. Yeah, it's a mess right now, though, man. I need to fix it. Little Miss Prepper, she's slacking. She usually puts a little olive oil in it and combs out. But thank you. All right, let's see. 30 seconds. Tick tock, tick tock. We shall see. But got this going on here. And last time, you know, when they shut me down, I didn't get a strike or nothing. I've had this channel for almost 8 years. Never. Not one strike. Nothing. Okay? Hey, whatever, man. You know, I do believe there's going to be a purge here real soon. Now, there's a lot of things I'd like to talk about. I'm just scared to talk about during this live. But I'm telling you, our economy's crashing. And, you know, you may make fun of me. You know, the trolls can make fun of me for, you know, living in a shed. I live in an 8x10 shed. They sell them on the side of the road. I paid $150 a month. Had it paid off in 2 years. Here's my toilet. That's where the term "don't kick the bucket" came from, I reckon. And I don't have running water in here. I just bottle in the water with these bottles right here. But I'm doing the best I can, you know, just dang old redneck, man, doing the best I can with what I got. I use the tools I have at hand. Now, I do got some old coffee over there that my mama gave me. I mix that in with the coffee because I'm not growing enough yet to just run strictly on my own. But when my mama passed, she's a big time coffee drinker. And she has some coffee that my dad gave me because he don't drink coffee. And look, he did 3 tours in Vietnam. Yeah, it's been over 30 seconds. But he did 3 tours in Nam. And the Agent Orange, it got him. It got him. And so that's crazy after all these years. But 3 tours in Nam, and I was raised different than most people. You know, when I was young, he gave me and my brother a fishing pole and said, "You go catch supper or you don't eat." Or he would give me something else and say, "You go get supper with this or you don't eat." Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you for that. You know, I mean, I just lost my mom 6 months ago, man, you know, and now I'm losing my dad. This is hard, you know, but for some people, life ain't easy. I guess for some people, life is easy. I'm literally going to sit on my bucket here, but don't judge me. You know, I got to use a bucket. It is what it is, but I ain't got to use a bathroom. I just need to sit down. I'm tired of sitting there squatting. But, all right, that's much comfortable. Here we go. So I got my food cooking. Again, there it is right there. Put light on in here. Oh shit, that light's too bright. But there's my food cooking. You seen it? Just look at all that food come from just one little clump of this right here. One little, and this stuff grows everywhere in Florida, everywhere. So as long as you just know this one plant, you will not starve. And there's so many places to fish down here. If you know how to fish, you're not going to starve. You know? And that's what I'm trying to teach people. How to eat these weeds. Most people don't. Now let me tell you, here's something you need to know. For real. This is serious. You really need to know what you're eating. If you eat the wrong plant, man, there's that troll doing that stuff again. A group of hack you. This is not. If you don't end the live stream in 5 minutes, try to time that person out and see. Because they're really for YouTube, KP, whoever, any of my mods, time them out. Because if it's real YouTube, you can't time their ass out. Time them out. Oh, yeah, there you go. If that was real YouTube, you couldn't do that. Thank you, because I don't need that stress, man. I don't need that stress in my life. I don't need it at all. Dang trolls. But, again, you know, the trolls, they help my algorithm. Because the more people watching, you know, the more it pushes this video. You know, and I seen a video of somebody wearing this, and the Karens were freaking out. Like I said, you know, the reason why I wear that mask is because, I don't know, it just catches people's attention. It seems like the more outrageous you are, the more views you get. And I need every penny I can get right now, okay? Like, for instance, someone asked me, you know, how am I going to get my stuff to my stealth camping spot? I'm going to use a wagon. They sell them at Home Depot. It's a gardening wagon. And you know, people talk about bugging out. Alright, let's talk about that for a minute. Now, if you got a wagon, one of them good gardening wagons that they sell at Home Depot, you can carry a lot more stuff with you if you got to bug out on foot. I'm not answering that question. That's a trap. No, I ain't answering that. That's how I got in trouble last time. Yeah, fuck Cadillac doesn't cost a dime. You're right. Hey, can people help you pay? Yes, I have a PayPal. I do. And, you know, I hope you don't mind it. KP helped me out, you know. And then I had a super chat a while ago. You know, all that helps, man. You know. And I would be over there. I'm going to make another live later on with Little Miss Preppers here this evening. Because I got some stuff I want to talk about. Or I'll probably just do it on a video to make sure I don't get in trouble. That's what I'll do. But to let y'all know what's about to happen. Hey, Diablo, man. That's my brother. Hey, that's my brother. Woo, my man. I should get my cut down. Well, if ever gets pissed though when I pull everything down, because then she's got to hang it back up. But yeah, I'm going to be honest with you guys, man. You know, I'm a president of a biker club. We're 1% club, but we don't break the law. We don't do any of that. And you know, I have to ride a motorcycle because I cannot afford fuel in a regular vehicle. So I ride a motorcycle to get around on, you know, to go far distances. You know, anything within 7 miles, I'm just going to run. Oh, back to what I was saying. Man, it's hard for me to stay on top. When I'm running, the only thing that I'll stop is if I see a aluminum can sitting there. Now, I already got 80 pounds in my rucksack. But when I'm running, because, man, at my age, I got to be in shape for these MMA fights, man. So, when I'm running, though, I'll stop. My brother knows, old Diablo knows, I pick them cans up. I don't even play. Hey, brother, yeah. My brother knows. I tell you what, my brother's a damn good fighter, too. I seen him fight a giant. The guy was so big, he had to jump in the air to hit the guy. And he finally put him down. But, so, you don't want to mess with my brother. He's a lot damn meaner than I am. Yeah, that's another thing. My brother, he makes his own fuel. He ain't got to go buy no dang fuel. He makes his own. Now, I'm going to be moving up there with him. My boy, as soon as he turns 18, I'm moving up there with my brother. And my brother, we won't have to buy no fuel. He makes his own fuel. And it'll run our bikes. Not a problem. But with this economy the way it is and all, because it's cracking, I recommend you get you a solar station, because that's unlimited running with 80 pounds in Crocs. Yeah, it is tough as hell. But, you know, I got to do it. You know, this first guy I'm fighting, I wish I could put pictures on here, man. He's in his middle 20s. So, and I'm over 50. I get the damn senior discount. But I fight them young bucks, and I make short work of them, because I put in the work. And I'll pick them cans up and throw them in my pack. But yeah, it is tough. I ain't gonna lie about that. At the end of my running in, Little Miss Prepper, she's got the water waiting for me, and she wipes me down. I got a little kiddie pool I take my bath in, you know. I haven't had a hot shower in over a year, because I take a bath in a kiddie pool, man. You know, because I don't got all that. I live in this little tiny house. I don't have no hot shower. I just take a bath in the kiddie pool. I'm good with it. The way me and my brother was raised, we can handle it. Can you show the room? Oh, man, Little Miss Prepper get mad at me because it's a mess in here. But it's just a little 8x10 shed, man. I turned it into a bunker. I wrapped it with concrete block. I poured the block. I put rebar, poured it with concrete. You know, that way I can take on some incoming. That way I sleep better at night with this PTSD. You know, it's a big help. Cold water bath, good for the brain. Well, that's good to know, because I need all the help I can get, because I do got brain damage. Come here, Duke. Come here. Come here, Duke. But this old boy right here, he earns his keep. He'll catch a hog. So, and we got hogs out here. They're a damn nuisance. Don't you put your, you like a little kid, you're going to burn your nose, boy. But this dog right here, he catches them hogs for me. And, so I ain't going to go hungry. When them hogs running through the yard, I just turn loose and he'll catch that hog, and then I finish it. And you come up here, he going to get that rear end. But he is like a kid, man. These dogs are a real pain in the butt. I wear Crocs, but not outdoors, only inside. Yeah, I do got boots. Now, look, when I'm out, like when I set my camp up down there by this river, I got snake boots I got from Bass Pro, because I have been bit twice. Once by cottonmouth, once by copperhead. So now I got snake boots. I ain't playing that game no more. That crap hurt. And I had big problems. And when I got bit, I was like 30 miles from anywhere. So I had to walk all the way back, bit, the first time I got bit. Second time I got bit, I wasn't that far out. So it weren't that bad. Now, my brother knows I'm serious about the food, because we were going down the river one day and his canoe tipped over and he was about to drown. I was grabbing the food. I think he might still be mad at me about that. Sorry about that, brother, but I didn't want to out there in them woods. Yeah, snake boots. Yeah, that's where I got my snake boots at Bass Pro Shop. And I had to get a little Miss Prep or something too, because where we're going at, I mean, there's cottonmouths, water moccasins everywhere. But here's the thing. You know, when my dad was in Vietnam, he said they called them snake eaters, because, now I don't suggest this, because most people that get bit by a venomous snake, that's because they're messing with it. Both times I got bit, I stepped on it. You know, it's so thick down here. You're just rolling the dice. And if you spend as much time in the woods as I do, because the woods is my sanctuary. I go out in the woods and it's peace and quiet, and that's where I like to be. But there's so many damn cottonmouths down here. Oh, thank you so much for that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Every little bit. Thank you. Every bit helps. I appreciate you. Thank you for them super chats, man. Man, that means a lot to me. It really does. You know, because I work hard. I'm trying to show y'all how not to starve to death when you can't go to the grocery store for whatever reason. Okay? If you can't afford to buy the groceries, or you got to spend the money on something else besides the groceries, you go to my playlist. The main guy, that's my instructor, he's the one that gave me them coffee plants that I got growing. And he really knows this stuff. You know, all plants are edible one time, but if you eat the wrong plant, it'll be your last time. And that's another thing too, because I got a lot of plants, I got a lot of herbs. I take them and dry them, and I'll use them for herbs to spice my foods. But I also got a bottle of hemlock. So if the wrong person comes over and I got to feed them, well, they gonna get that special salad. Let's just say that. I'm gonna say it without saying it so I don't get in trouble with YouTube. Alright, Diablo, appreciate you, man. Glad you came in the chat, brother. Thank you, my man. You'll be seeing me soon. You'll be seeing me soon. Ashton, you're going to be seeing your uncle here pretty soon. I tell you what, though, he's a lot dang on meaner than I am. He's the president in the Missouri chapter. And man, he's a get her done kind of guy. You know, I brought him into the club. Hell, he's got more members than I do in his chapter, and he ain't been in the club but a couple years. He really knows how to grow the club. And up there, them people ain't scared. It just seems like down here in Florida, people just scared to wear that cut and join a club. I don't understand it. Freedom for 12 years, but this world won't slaves. Yeah, well, look here. I'm reading someone's comment. I searched for freedom since 12 years, but this world with a slave system messed me up. You can get out of this system, man. You can live primitively and learn how to eat these weeds. Learn how to fish, hunt, forage. And then you don't need to be a part of the system. I'm getting out of the system, man. I can't take it. It's literally breaking me. And, you know, as I get older, my PTSD seems to be getting worse. I'm not sure why that is, but it is. It's getting worse. So I'm pretty much, besides my bike club and my mag team, I'm an isolationist. When I'm not working at the strip club bouncing, or when I'm not dealing with my bike club and I'm not training, because our mag team trains every Saturday and every Sunday, 10 to 12 hours every day on Saturday and Sunday. I want to learn as much as possible. Family thinks I'm nuts. You know what? Your family may think you're nuts, but when you're eating and they're starving, well, we shall see. Because we're in some serious trouble. We're on the verge of some real bad things happening. And our economy is already done, man. You're right, Diablo. My brother, he knows it. You read his comment. You make your own world. Man, as soon as my sweet treat, as soon as my brother opened his chat, he done built his house, the clubhouse. He's already got girls on the pole. Man, he got going on at this clubhouse. So when I come up there, I'm just gonna demote myself from being president and put him wherever he wants to put me. I'm just gonna be under him. I tried getting out of the system, but oh, okay, well, see, I don't know a whole lot about over there, you know, because when I was over there, I did a lot of things, you know, as a contractor, but the rules are different. But so far in America, you know, I suggest you get the hell out of here and come to America. Find you some damn woods where nobody's going to mess with you. And I'll teach you how to live off the land. And I am going to be on that show alone. I'm going to be on that show. And I'm going to win it. I have to. I got no choice. That way I can buy my property. Every bite of food you get outside the stores makes you a little more free. Hunt, fish, trap, snare, forage, grow, barter, guerrilla garden. Absolutely. Absolutely. And honestly, you know, it's to the point, I don't trust this store-bought food, man. I don't trust it. I don't. They're just read the stuff that they're putting in it. I wouldn't do it. Yeah, I do got some buckets of seeds. Like I got some buckets here. It's fertilizer and seeds is mostly what's in these buckets. Now, in my videos in the description below, if you want long-term storage food, right there, And you can go to my description and put in APP10 and you get a 10% discount. So I encourage you, because of, well, you know what's happening with the chickens, okay? Because I don't know what I'm allowed to say and I'm not what I'm allowed to say on here. But because of what's going on with the chickens, now the cows are catching it. They're going to get rid of all that. So I recommend you buy some long-term storage, food storage, because that particular company got powdered butter, powdered milk, and powdered eggs. And that's all I need. That and what I forage, and that's all I need, man. That and what I forage and fish and hunt and trap and snare. But it's nice to have some butter. It's nice to have some milk. But if you're a man, stay away from that soy milk, because that stuff will mess your testosterone up. Stay away from soy, period. It'll mess your testosterone up. And next thing you know, you'll be in your mom's basement and dyed your hair blue and not knowing what you are. And I'm not doing that. I'm a man, and it is what it is. So, such is life. Man, I tell you, I love the Virginia Bushcrafter. Y'all subscribe to his channel, man. Me and him done some lives. And Virginia, I want to do another live with you and talk about some stuff. So when you get a chance, let me know. Have you had the strength to leave this slave system? You dang all right. Matter of fact, I'm about to do it because I got no choice. You know, sometimes it ain't having the strength. Sometimes it's you got no choice. And that's what it's come to. Eventually, you ain't going to have no choice. Because I'm not going to no FEMA camp. I'm not doing it. You know, I'm not doing that. And, you know, they'll all come up here, we'll feed you and house. No, not doing it. I'll find me some woods. And also, when I set my campsite up, the way I set it up, I'm going to show you how to hide from thermal. That way, if somebody's flying a drone around looking for heat signatures, my campsite will not be put, you won't be able to see it with thermal. Nope. So I'll show you how to hide from thermal. It's really not that hard. It's really easy to hide from thermal. You just got to know how to do it. And you got to have a lot of discipline. Like, you got to train your dog not to bark. You can't be burning fires because that's smoke. It'll give you away. You got to have light discipline. So, you know, you can't be using a lot of this because that light will give you away. So it's best to do it like the old days. As soon as the sun comes up, get up, go check your snares, go check your bush hooks you got going in the river, do your foraging, do everything. Then when it gets dark, go to bed, go to sleep. That's really how it's meant to be, you know. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I get up every morning at 3 o'clock no matter what. Unless I'm working, you know, because when I'm working, man, it's 12-hour shifts. And I'm not allowed to sit down at all. No breaks, no nothing. And that job, they just ask too much of me. And they don't pay me enough. So it'll be, you know, I'm just going to have to walk from it because out there stealth camping and all, because I cannot afford this rent. This rent down here in Florida is crazy. I know a couple making $20 an hour, and they're living in their car, man, because they can't afford this crazy rent down here in Florida. They can't do it. It's ridiculous. The apartment I was renting before I moved here was $400 a month. Now that very same apartment what? Whatever. But that very same apartment is now $1,800. I couldn't pay that. And man, God, the light bills. But I run off solar. And a lot of these apartment complexes, you can't have the big solar system up. They won't go with that. And I don't like living in an apartment anyhow, because I always have problems out of my neighbors. So I'm just better off in the woods, living off the land. And when I go on that show alone, Little Miss Prepper will stay with her parents until I win it, because I'm in it to win it. And then we'll be able to buy our property, and life will be good. What I do, see, because I got PTSD, I normally go all day without drinking nothing but coffee. And then before I go to bed, I'll hammer me a gallon of water. Now I do drink some water after I run. I run 7 miles in the morning, and I run 7 miles before I go to work. Now 7 miles in the morning, I got an 80-pound rucksack on my back, and I'm picking up cans. But in the evening, I don't run with a rucksack, because then I'll just be too tired for work. But I do them 7 miles every morning, every night, because I got to stay in shape, man. I got to keep my cardio up. In an MMA fight, cardio is king. If you ain't got cardio, you in bad shape. And at my age, I got to work 5 times as hard as these young guys do. That's just facts. But I don't mind putting in the work. I'm not a lazy person. I put in the work. I mean, I haven't hell gaining this weight, though, but with them drinks I showed you that my dad's giving me because he refuses to use them. I wish he would, but man, those things are putting a weight on me. And I don't use sugar, but I will use honey. Yeah, $1,800 a month, man. It's ridiculous, bro. This is peak male masculinity right here. I reckon so. I hope so, man. I just do my best. And that's all I can do. That's all any man can do is his best. But if you're not doing your best, then you're not living up to your potential. And when you get my age, you'll regret it. I promise you. Because I got some years on me. And you be live the best life you can. And be better tomorrow than you are today. Oh, definitely something is off, man. Something. You can feel it. Well, just look what's going on, over there in Europe. Just look what's going on here in America. I'm telling you, if you do not become self-reliant, you're not going to make it. You're not. Unless you plan on going to a FEMA camp. I'm not doing that. And this global elite is all about this population control. I'm not down with that. Hey, Diablo. I'm not sure who you're talking about there, brother. But, I do believe, Diablo, you got your channel. Right? You got your YouTube channel. I can't do it here. When Little Miss Pepper gets home, I'm going to have her make you a mod. That way you can if someone can go to Diablo's channel and show his link, if you could, to subscribe to his channel. But if you can't do it, when Little Miss Prepper gets home and I do my next live, I'll share the link to his channel. I don't know how to do all that stuff, man. Like I said, I'm just blunt force trauma. I just know how to use these right here, and a good headbutt, and these elbows, and just I use my whole body when I got to. It's facts. That's a funny name. I ain't even gonna say it. No, I didn't do that. What happened was Little Miss Prepper was messing around and setting up my Rumble account, and somehow, some way, it changed that. But no, I hope the channel name is. Ask me this. The channel name is showing All American Prepper, right? I just asking for a friend, okay? I hope the channel name's showing up All American Prepper. Ashton, when your mom gets home, she'll make you a mod. Or you can call her and tell her to make you a mod. Okay? Yeah, I hate fake notifications, man. I don't know why people do that. And it's not nice to do that with somebody like me that's got PTSD to get stressed out very easily. What? It's not showing All American Prepper, it's showing her name? Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to shut this live down. Man, I want to show y'all me eating this stuff. Alright? But I promise you I'm going to eat it. But I'm going to call it Little Miss Prepper and have her, wait, it shows at the top, All American Prepper. Okay, as long as that's the name, you know, is it showing All American Prepper on my channel and all that? I'm good with that. She can fix it when she gets home then. So, it shows at the top, All American Prepper. Thank you, KP, for clarifying that. Diablo, the All American Prepper Biker Survival Diablo. Yeah. Yes, Diablo. You dang on right. So at the top of the channel, it's showing All American Prepper, correct? I hope so. Because I really don't want to turn the live off till I show that, where is the best place to leave the system? In the woods, should I go with my son? The best place to leave the system. You know what? I would ask Diablo that. Because, for me right now, I'm just going to go hide out in the woods in Florida. And my brother knows I got some spots down here. Ain't nobody going to find me. But when I get up there where he is, man, oh man, there's a lot of places up there that I can dip out to. Yeah. So I'm cooking this down, and I love what they call it. I call it pot liquor, okay? So I got to put some more water in here. So y'all give me a second. Bear with me. Yeah, I filter my water so much because when the grid goes down, if you're not used to filtering your water and making it safe, that's what's going to take most people out, is drinking bad water. All right, thank you, KP. Thank you for putting my brother's thing up there. I appreciate it. Y'all please subscribe to his channel. Check him out. Now, he's going to have some awesome content on there. Now, brother, now listen to me. Be careful and don't get kicked off YouTube, because I know how you are. Okay? So be careful what you post, man, because you wild, bro. And I don't want you getting kicked off YouTube, because that'll help us out. That'll help our club out. Gotta put some more. Let me show you what I got going on here. I put some more water in there. Put a little bit more salt in there, because I sweat so much. I don't recommend eating all this salt because I sweat so much. But see that water that's in there? Down here in the South, we call it pot liquor. And I drank that. And man, it's good. Hey, all right. Diablo, you just got a sub. My brother's wild though, so don't judge me because of his actions. Brother, be cool now on YouTube because, like I said, they don't play. They'll throw you out real quick. Also, you know, I recommend everyone in here setting up a Rumble channel as a backup because I got my Rumble channel set up. If y'all get a chance, if you got Rumble, or make you a Rumble, that way you can see me on Rumble too. And I'm going to learn how to stream live on both platforms because I see other content creators doing it. And, you know, every little bit helps. So I appreciate them super chats. Man. And, you know, I got a PayPal. I appreciate that. Big time. Little Miss Pepper appreciates that. And she's emotional. I'll tell you what, when she checked the PayPal the other day, she was crying. Because she appreciates everything. And, you know, like I said, I wish my internet would reach over there. I'd show you my dad. You'd see the shape. Literally, when I say my dad, you know, Diablo, his dad, that was my dad. But this guy here, my mom married, so I call him Dad. And, you know, I take care of him. But they had to take half of his face off. His eye. I mean, they had to cut half of his face off. And then take a piece of his thigh and put it on there. And now the cancer's eating out from under that they put on there. It's not looking good at all. I just can't tell you how to stream live on both All American. Alright. People love you, bro. Yeah, man. Thank you for that, my brother. I love you, brother. I know that. But, you know, just like, you know, everybody, you know, we have an expiration date. So, you need to be right at all times because you never know when it's going to happen. You never know. You never know. Now, I tell you what, some of this is cooked enough. I'm going to go ahead and put some in a little plate and eat it just to show you. It ain't a real deal. Now, that cactus gets cooked first for some reason, so, but I'm going to put a little bit in there because the longer it cooks, the better it is. But man, I am hungry. I ain't even kidding about that. Ow, it's hot. Woo. So let this cool off. I got a whole bowl of this, a whole pot of this stuff. And it's free. Didn't cost me nothing. Yeah, you'd make it here. Hey, Eloise in Florida, good to have you. We've been running for a while now, you know, but I wanted to run it till this food was done. And it's getting done. It's hot right now, though. I gotta let it cool off. It's gonna burn my mouth up. I love my coffee. I ain't gonna lie. Little Miss Prepper now, she don't drink coffee, she don't smoke, she don't drink alcohol, she don't do nothing, she don't even cuss. She only cussed one time at a dude. And when she cussed at that dude, I wore him out because I knew, man, I heard her cuss, I knew, boy, he done something, so I wore him out. And a funny story, you know, sometimes my wife will come to work with me. And she was up there at the club, and the manager got out of line, and she beat the manager up. She beat my manager up, wore him out in front of all the girls and everything. But luckily, he was man enough, good enough man, that he's like, yeah, she whooped me. She wore him out. That girl's something else, and you got to be something else to roll with me. it's a ride or die with me, bro. So, hell yeah, I need some bacon. What? I tell you what, I could. Last night the hogs were running through the yard, but damn, there's so much water out there and all, and I didn't feel like cleaning no hog last night out there and all this water and everything, because man, we got a damn hurricane come through here, and it's ankle to knee deep out there in the yard. I'll show you real quick. Y'all bear with me. Look at that shit right there. The whole dang on, good God Almighty, the whole yard's like that right there. Now, there's my cactus plants. I hope y'all can see them. Let me get down there. Look at all that. And that's just a little bit. I got a whole bunch more of them, and every bit of that you can eat. Oh, crap. There's something growing on the fence, too, that I can eat. I didn't even see that till now. I'll make another video of me cropping that and eating that. But there's that cactus right yonder. And, but look at all this damn water. Now here's this plant right here. Like I said, it grows everywhere. That's what I'm cooking. This and them cactuses is what I'm cooking. This stuff just grows everywhere. Boy, come on. I don't know what hell he's looking at. Oh, he's looking at that cat. I'm mad at that dog because I had a cat and he killed it. Come here. Come here. Get over here. Look at this dang mess. Get inside. Dang, it's too much out here. All right. I don't want you to get that. Yep, that's the Florida yard there. Damn, we got flooded, man. Okay. And I eat them. I love them. And get my grease, because I'm old country boy. I fry everything. And I should have some up here, really. Let me look. Oh, crap. I got some. Let me find nothing with little Miss Prepper ain't here, but I got something rendered up somewhere around here. Alright. It's cooled off enough. And I hate people watching me, but it is what it is, because I ain't got a whole lot of damn teeth that have been knocked out of my mouth. Man. That is good. That is really good. Yeah, this it's so damn wet down here. But we got water. You know, and in a survival situation, water's important. You just better have a way to filter it. And you can buy them fancy store-bought filters, because I got a couple of them. Actually, I got 4 of them that I use, but you also need to learn how to filter it primitively, which is easy, and boil it to make it safe. But, man, cheers. I ain't starving. Now, that's one thing in Florida, you'll never starve to death. That plant's got 7 times the nutrition than spinach. It is delicious. And then, that water you see in there, damn it, it's hard to see, but that water you see in there, I'm going to drink that, because it's got so much nutrients in the water and all. It's really good. But you see, I weren't kidding, man. That's yeah, I know, it make you hungry watching people eat. I'm sorry for that, but I got to eat. Matter of fact, let me make me another plate so this stuff can start cooling down. Come on. Also, like out there, you know, on that show alone, when you get a big animal, you're going to have to slow smoke it, and it's going to be tough. So you'll get tired of chewing. So what I like to do is just give me a little knife right here and just cut my food up. Makes it easier. Take care of your teeth, people. Because, you know, one bad tooth, when you can't go to the doctor, if it goes septic, that'll be the end of you. Oh, you know what? You know what? You're right. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this food thou hast provided for me. Let it nourish and strengthen my body and make me strong for the fights that I got ahead, these MMA fights. In Jesus Christ's name I pray. Amen, amen. Got that done. And you know, if you're a Christian or not, that's up to you. You know, you do you. I ain't out, you know. I'm a Christian, not a pastor, okay? There's a difference. So I don't care, you know. You know, you do you. You do you. Let me do me. Oh, somebody that got timed out, so I guess they was being bad. Good job, KP. Good job. I got me the best moderators there is, man. I'm gonna make more of you moderators. What is it? Oh, some knucklehead probably doing something stupid. I know they gotta do stupid for KP to time them out. Thank you, KP, for timing out to some dummy. But you know, I gotta let this cool off, and I'm gonna eat it too. So I just wanted to do this live. Yeah, doing your job, brother. Thank you for that, man. I appreciate you, KP, man. Somebody's got to do it. You know, people got to be taught a lesson. You know, some people got to be smacked around, so you got to smack them up out of there. Thank you, my man. Appreciate you. Yeah, I hate that crap. And it stresses me out, you know, because I got PTSD. I don't need no stress on me. It's weird, though, because when everything's just fine and dandy, that's when my PTSD is giving me hell. When I'm working as a bouncer, when I'm doing security work, my PTSD isn't bothering me one bit. And that's why I'm so good at security, because we know PTSD, you're always waiting for something bad to happen. You're hyper vigilant. To be a good bouncer and a good security man, you need to be hyper vigilant. So, any weaknesses you have, turn them into strengths. That's what I do. You know? So, that PTSD ain't no joke, man. You know? And I'm 100% disabled from PTSD. But I don't want that, you know. I work. And, you know, just making $10 an hour in this economy, and they don't give me nothing. But it's okay. I'm cool with it. I believe a man should, you know, do what he does. Like now, this is work. I'm showing people how to survive. You know, look here. You know, that's some good stuff, man. You know, I don't want to be the only survivor that gets to the other side, because the kind of people that follow me is the people that I want to see make it through it. Hey, KV, you doing your job, my brother. I appreciate that. Appreciate, man. Hats off to your wife. But my dad, when he goes to that VA, good Lord of mercy, he is just, I hate going up there with him. He gives them hell. And like I said, they give him this stuff, he won't drink it. Like I'll show you. And you know, they give him this stuff right here he's supposed to be drinking. He won't drink it. He told me to throw it away. I'm like, that's got protein in here. This got 355 calories. And I need them calories to gain that weight for this fight I got coming up. And I'm trying to look see how much protein's in there. No, shit, no. It's got 1,500 calories. No wonder I've been gaining all that weight. It's got 1,500 calories per bottle. Jeez. That's how I've been putting on all this weight. But I'll tell you what, I know why my dad won't drink it, because they got a tube. He could feed it in that tube, but he won't do it. Stubborn old fart. But this stuff tastes rough. Cheers. Man, that stuff tastes rough. But that's 1,500 calories. Because I got like another 40 pounds I got to put on. And actually, I fight better as a heavyweight for some reason. I know why my dad gives it to me. But I'm drinking it. That was 1,500 calories right there. So I just keep drinking this, and they give him cases of this shit, man. And he wanted me to throw it away, and it's got protein and calories. I'm not throwing that away. No way, bud. I don't, in the near future, people are going to do great harm to people for the things that people are throwing away now. That's why I want y'all to learn how to eat, how to forage and eat this stuff, man. It is really good. Like I said, 7 times nutrition of spinach. Not a doctor. This is not medical advice. But there's something in this plant that they claim fights leukemia. Excuse me. And all kinds of stuff. Coughs. Make your food your medicine. Free food. Disclaimer, not a doctor, but make your food your medicine. With that sea salt, man, this is good. So, man, delicious. Yeah, don't have to taste good to survive. Because that stuff in the bottle, it don't taste good. This here stuff, it tastes good. It's delicious. It really is. Survival is survival. Don't have to taste good. My brother knows too. I tell you, I love armadillo. Man, oh man, that's one of my favorite foods is armadillo. And oh Diablo, I tell you, Diablo, have you ever seen me turn down any food? Have you ever seen any food that I would not eat? Ever. Hey, the prepping artist. Hey, good to have you in here. We've been running for a good while. Yeah, there is nothing that I won't eat. I wish that one show was around where you had to eat weird stuff. what is that you are eating? Uh, it's cactus and these weeds right here. These are just weeds. A certain weed. I'll show it to you again. I'll show it to you again. And boy, we got flooded out down here. Look at this damn flood. Look at this crap. But it's this plant right here. It grows everywhere in Florida, man. There's so much wild edibles in Florida, it is insane. But this plant right here, that's what I'm eating. You know, Carl. You know, Diablo, those plants that's got them little white flowers on them. And they got them little sticky things that's got the little sticky that's like a Y that sticks to your socks. That's what I'm eating, them damn plants right there. Yeah, whatever you want to call it. There's many names for it. But like I said, I was talking to he was literally a Chinese herbalist. And he told me that this plant right here is one of the best plants in the world to eat that grows in Florida. That purslane, oh man, I got some purslane out there. I'm hoping my internet will reach. I'm gonna try it. Hopefully my internet will reach. I'm gonna crop this purslane real quick. Let me put my shoes on. That's another thing about this dang dog. I got to put my shoes up or he'll chew them up. And boy, that pisses me off. He chews my Crocs up. But y'all bear with me for a second. Oh hell, I got a gate lock. I gotta lock everything. I'm so damn paranoid. Oh, my hair damn near swimming. Let me get my keys out here. Unlock my gate. Oh, I got so many damn keys. Wrong key. And this personally is looking pretty sad. You get back. I know you want that cat and you ain't getting him. Alright. I'm going to turn this camera around and show you. Alright. This plant right here, that's purslane. Now, it grows at the beach way bigger. And a lot of people, they gotta cook it and pour the water off and cook it again because it's so salty. But for me, I love it. So, and this here purslane is, as far as scientists know, the most nutritious food in the world. So I'm gonna crop me some of this purslane up. Usually it gets bigger than that, but I accidentally hit this with the lawnmower. I'm really upset about that. Alright. All down this old muddy ass water, but I do not care. Okay, that's, uh-oh, what the hell did I drop? I don't guess I dropped nothing. It's just something like I did. Alright, so there's my purslane right there. Get back! Dang dog. Alright, let me turn this camera around. Alright, there we go. Whoa! I almost dropped my phone in this water. Woo, look at this. Good God Almighty. Welcome to Florida, people. Alright. Get your butt in there, boy. Okay. Alright, I got my purslane in my hand. Let me set my phone back up real quick. Ow, that's hot. Might as well be a little civil about it. I'm going to rinse it off just a little bit. Yeah, I ain't got no running water in here. I got to bottle all my water. Crap. Okay. Oh man, now I don't want to sit down all wet. Anyway, now see this purslane. I'm gonna keep a little piece of this out so y'all can study it. Find a little piece here. That's going in the pot. Alright, here's a good little piece to show you before I throw it in the pot. Alright. As you can see, I put that purslane in there. Okay. Now here's the purslane right here. Here's what it looks like. Now the purslane at the beach I like better because it's really salty and I love my salt. Get the dog pee off of that. I rinsed it off the best I could. But that's what purslane looks like. It'll grow in your gardens and a lot of people just pull it up and throw it away. Now according to the scientists, this is literally the most nutritious food in the world that they know of. And it grows, damn, it smells good too. It grows everywhere. I need to filter this water. Sometimes I'm going to boil it so it don't matter. I'm going to boil it so that boiling it will make it safe. Alright, so now I got some purslane in there cooking too. Yeah, man, you know, like I said, there's no reason to starve to death if you know what the hell you're doing. Now again, you know, you better know what you're eating, because if you eat the wrong plant, it'll be your last time you eat that stuff. There's some plants out there there's some that'll make you really sick, and some that'll end you. Like I said, I'm paranoid about what I say on here, because dang on. SCAK, hitchhikers, blackjack, beggars, farmers, friends, better sneakers. Yeah, all that stuff is good, man. All that stuff is good. But I gotta let this come to a boil, because you seen it come from out there in that mud and all. There's no shame in my game. Also, you know, if you eat vegetables, it's growed in the dirt. Is what it is, right? But now I gotta wait for this to cook. Then I'm going, now purslane, I love purslane, man. It is so good. And old Diablo, he knows how to make my coffee, man. Woo, I make it dark and strong as I can get it. I tell you what, sometimes them hogs come through during the day, and if a hog starts running here through the day, I'm going to show you that dog catch a hog. And then I'm probably going to have to turn it off, because I don't want to get in trouble, you know, when I end it, the hog. And I'm going to clean it, cook it, and eat it with a dog. I'm going to just use the dog to catch the hog, and just a kitchen knife to end it, and use the same kitchen knife to clean it. I'll show you a little sharpening trick. Now don't do this with a good knife, but if you got a knife you really don't care a whole lot about, because I got this little thing right here. They sell them at Walmart. Now if you got a real good knife, don't use this. Don't use this on a real good knife. It makes sense buying them, plus you got together and made it. Yeah. So now you gotta be careful, because you'll cut the hell out of yourself sharpening with this. But this is the easy way. And it will get this knife razor sharp. Woo, man, would I put an edge on it. Like I said, if you got an expensive knife, though, don't do it, because this will eat your blade up. I'll show you what happened. Look at that blade. Look how eat up it is. Let me sharpen it like that. But down here they call these rubber knives. And I get these for free. So I don't mind using them on these. They're good knives though, you know. I get them for free. Like this one here. Oh man, is that thing sharp. This will be the one that I end that hog with. That and the dog. Use the dog to catch the hog, to hold it still so I can end it and clean it and cook it and eat it. Yeah, Hoover Stew. Y'all get ready for Hoover Stew. Coming to a town near you very quickly. Hell, I'm already eating weeds for Pete's sakes. You know, I'm already eating weeds. And cactuses. But you see that old muddy ass water I got this out of. So I'm definitely going to let that come to a boil. Got me some stem in there. Get that out of there. I'm going to let that come to a real good boil before I eat that. Because I don't want to get no parasites. That's funny. That's a good one. Man, I love seeing people in the chat. It's crazy. You know, my last live I did, I had freaking over 200 people in there. Got over 17,000 views. But it was because I wore that mask. You know, it just seems like the more outrageous you are, the more views you get. But I can't eat with that mask on, okay? So if you're wondering why in the hell's All American got that mask on, it's because it gets views, man. When the shit really goes south, you'll never... No, I won't. When the shit goes south, I won't notice a difference. I won't. Because I already run off solar. I tell you I like a solar generator because it don't make no noise. And you don't have to put no fuel in her. So when I set up my stealth campsite, because I do believe Dad's running out of time, man, and I'm not ready to lose him. I'm not ready to lose him. I'm not ready to be an orphan. He did 3 tours in Vietnam. Agent Orange finally got to him. And every day, man, he's just withering away. You know, I had to watch my mom wither away, and I lost her, and I'm a mama's boy, so, that was just 6 months ago. And now my dad. And then as soon as he goes, man, my family's a bunch of buzzers, so I got to get the hell off this property. So I'm going to go ahead and start setting up my stealth camping site. So I'm not staying at the campground paying $30 a night. That's $900 a month. Nope, not doing it. Now, while this is cooking, again, you know, for the people that didn't see it, I'm going to get something down and show you how I run them bush lines and stuff. How do you do that, by the way? I'm not sure what you're asking about, Ashton. Let me see if I can get my... I got so much crap in here. Y'all just bear with me for a second. I'm just grabbing something. Give back. Crazy ass dog. There ain't no hogs out there, so quit going out there. You're gonna scare them off. Wait till they come out there and I'll turn you loose. Alright. I went over this the other night, but for the people that didn't see it, I'll do it again. What you do, knock down hooks. Right down right there. These are the perfect size hooks. Okay, because with small hooks you catch small fish and big fish. And these shiny ones, they are really strong. I caught 6-pound bass on these hooks right here. But you get these hooks, you tie a line to them, you tie them to a strong limb that's hanging over water. Whether it's a tree limb or a bush limb, that's why they're called bush hooks. And then you put your little, whatever you can find for bait, grasshopper, a little piece of meat, whatever you can find for bait. You put that on there and you leave it. And you come back in your canoe, your boat, your inner tube, whatever you got that floats. Watch out for them gators down here. And you'll have fish on there. There'll be fish on there, and you'll have plenty of fish. You know, that way, you know, because I got this little rod and reel, and this is the coolest dang old thing. Look at this little reel. And this rod. I call this little rod and reel the trespassing bass assassin. Because I can stick it into places. And man, when you catch a bass on this, it is so much fun. Because it fights like hell. You catch this little fish that big, it fights like hell. But in a survival situation, you're more likely to catch a lot of small fish than you are big fish. That's facts. That's why I like using them little hooks, because I can catch the big fish with these little hooks too. And then I got this little deal right here. And I got other regular rod and reels I use, but that's for sneaking. Like I said, you know, you're going in the woods, they see you carrying a rod and reel in there, they're going to call the warden, and you're going to have to deal with that. And if you don't feel like digging around for bait, these right here, they look like little mealworms. They're good bait. This is just my little stealth fishing bag. And I got my fishing line in here. I'm not pulling all that stuff out. But them bush hooks, they fish for you while you're just sitting at the camp relaxing. Okay? I got so much crap in here. Let's see. Water purification tablets. You know, when I had that mask on and did that live, I had a lot of people in here. But I can't wear that mask while I'm eating. Man, I need that purslane to cook. As soon as I get this purslane cooked and eat it, I'll shut this live down. But I really need it to cook, because I don't want to get no parasites, and you've seen it come out of that muddy water out there. But I appreciate the super chats, man. I appreciate everyone for being here and all. And this here will be done in a couple of minutes if y'all can hang in there. If you can't, I understand. But I do want to eat it just to show you, you know, the proof. The proof. Yeah, we're still alive. Been eating this crap our whole life. We're still alive. The first thing I checked when in Walmart is in clearance. Yes. Now me, I try to stay out of Walmarts, but you got to go in there. You got to go in there. Like I said, I don't buy food. I just eat the weeds, squirrels, rabbits, armadillos, possums. catfish, bass, bluegill, Nile perch, you name it. Oh, and garfish. A lot of people don't know, but I know how to clean them garfish. That's something I'll make a video with. And I know how to catch them garfish too. Them garfish is good to eat. Yeah. That's that store-bought food, man. You just never know. That's why I try not to eat it. But the trick, I'll tell you the trick to catching a garfish. I'll make this. You get your hook. You know, these garfish, if you know what a garfish is, or an alligator gar, well, they're hard to catch because they got these long snouts and these little teeth, and it's hard to get a hook set in them. But if you go down and you got on regular socks and you cut you a piece of your sock off that's up at the top, that's got the stretchy part in it, cut you a little square piece off about that big. Put that on your fishing lure and run it by that garfish. When that garfish bites, it's really hard to set a hook in a garfish. But with that piece of sock on there, its little teeth gets tangled up in the sock, that little piece of sock, and you just reel it in. Then you cut down the middle of its back, and it's tough, so you need a pair of wire cutters. You cut down the middle of its back, you peel it open, and it's got back straps, just like a deer, got them back straps. You cut them nice round, you know, if a garfish is, you know, about 2 feet long, it's going to have about that big around on each side of meat. And you cook it, and you eat it, and it tastes really good. Where a lot of people, they don't know that you can eat that garfish. Well, you damn sure can eat that garfish. Yeah, man, you got to be careful. I hear you, KP. You know, I've been there. Especially, you know, when I was doing contracting work and I'd go to another country and drink their other water and I wasn't used to it. And oh, man, oh, man. Yeah, I was told gar are poisonous until I talked to a Seminole my dad knew. The eggs are poisonous, the meat is safe. Yes, don't eat the eggs, but the meat, them back straps, like I told you, that's good eating. It really is. And you can't set that hook in them. Hardly. Every once in a while you can. But you get that piece of salt, it's going to get tangled up around their teeth. You got them then, buddy. You just reel them in. Get you a pair of wire cutters. Cut up the back. Peel it up. Cut that meat out. Cook it any way you want it. You know, it's all according to my situation. If I'm out, I just get me a palm prawn and I run that meat down to palm prawn and cook it over the fire. If I have the luxury of bringing it home, I get the grease out that I render from the wild hog and I fry it in that grease. That's good. Also, I don't got no chickens because I got a friend of mine that raised chickens. I can get all the eggs I want. So, and we trade. I usually trade some of my stuff like, oh hell, I'm trying to think of the name of that tree. I got so much stuff I can't remember all the names. But anyway, I got a certain fruit they love. I trade them that for eggs. And I get acorns. And I bust the acorns up, take the meat out of the acorn, soak them for 24 hours, change the water. I do that for 3 days to get the tannin acids out of that acorn. out of the meat of the acorn, so to speak. Then I let it dry real good. And then I got one of them bowls, like a herbalist got, you know, with one of them grinders that you grind it up. And I turn it into flour. So I got acorn flour. I crack an egg, mix it in with an acorn flour, roll that fish around in there, and then I fry it in that grease I got from that hog fat. Ooh, that's some good redneck eating right there. I'm excited just talking about it. APP, I found a campsite at Holy Land, PB County. Looked like they cook gar right in the skin. Yes, you can do that. Split gut leg. Yeah, you can do that. You can cook it that way. But, you know, people do things their own way. I like doing it my way. It's just easier. I just cut it open. But you can do it that way. Like if you ain't got no wire cutters, you can do it that way. Because a regular knife, good luck cutting that gar open unless you got a big, strong Rambo knife. But a little knife like this, good luck. You're going to need some wire cutters. Man, I want this stuff to get done. Alright, you know what? It's about there. It's almost there. That purslane is, I mean, yeah, it's almost cooked. Just a little bit more and it'll be ready to eat. Do you use a jig and a line or just a fishing pole? I use the tools that I have at hand. Okay? Sometimes just a fishing pole. And I literally would go out there and just cut me a limb off an oak tree. And don't just tie the line to the tip of the pole because it'll break off. You wrap that line and run it down. That way if the pole breaks, your line still is running down to where the pole gets thicker. So you don't lose your fish. Okay? So a lot of places where I go fishing, I got to sneak in and sneak out, and I do it that way. But if I ain't got to sneak in and out of there, I just use a regular rod and reel. That's how I do it. Yeah. Bigfoot can be food too. Oh man, I'm just ready to eat this stuff. Come on. Like I said, when you run off solar, you got to be careful. And so I can only use this little burner, so it just takes longer for it to cook. If I was cooking over wood, though, whew, it cooks quickly. But it's just staying on swamp out there right now, and I just don't feel like dealing with it. I caught my first fish using a safety pin with a bloody piece of tissue. Yeah. Diablo's dad, he remembered me catching a bass on a damn cigarette butt. I don't know how and what, but I wish I would have videoed him telling that story. But I was just aggravating that bass till it just finally bit a hold of it and I had him. And I fish for food, not for fun. Florida allows certain kinds of fishing with, no license. Good to know if you can't afford. Yeah, if you use a cane pole or any kind of pole without a reel, I want to be careful. A cane pole or a limb you cut off a tree, you don't have to have a fishing license for that. And dang, fishing license is expensive. But for me, I got a fishing license. It's a lifetime fishing license because they got me disabled from PTSD. So my fishing licenses are free. They don't cost me nothing. But again, when I'm sneaking in somewhere, I don't want to see me carrying a pole in there because I don't feel like dealing with the game warden. residents and stay on the hill. Yeah. Yep. You're right. I want the hunting license, but still got to get one. Yeah. It's a good idea to have hunting license. I don't encourage breaking the law. I don't encourage that. Because, if you got the money, which I think is stupid, that you got to pay to fish, because you're fishing for food, and I think that's just stupid. I think it's stupid that you got to pay to hunt. But, apparently, they don't care what I think, because they will write you up. It's like a $150 ticket down here fishing without a license. And used to, you could buy a lot of food with that. But here's another thing, too, now. A lot of people don't understand this. You can buy beans and rice. And still, that right now is not awful expensive. And I can live off beans and rice. You don't have to have all the fancy things in life. Like I've been on other channels and I have a lot of respect for them. But one of them, he's like, he doesn't believe that you can be food independent. Well, if you eat any damn thing and you're willing to do without certain foods, you can be food independent. So that's really a matter of what you're willing to do without and what you're willing to eat. But if you're low on money and you don't want to eat weeds, and you don't want to hunt, you don't want to fish, or you don't have time, just buy you some beans and rice, man. That's relatively cheap compared to everything else. You can buy a big ass bag of pinto beans for not that much. You can buy a big bag of rice for not that much. But still, that's more than I want to spend. That's why I'm just going to eat these dang old weeds, man. Alright, I got some parsley. I'm going to show you the pot again. There's the pot here. You see, I got some parsley in there with it. Now, after I eat this, I'm going to shut it down, let y'all go. I've been going for a good while now. And I appreciate everybody hanging in there. I appreciate y'all for hanging in there. And thank everyone. I'm thanking everyone for the super chats. I appreciate that. Woo. And so is Little Miss Prepper, because we need it. And I'm going to cut this stuff up. Just makes it easier. That parsley, though, you really ain't got to cut it up. It's so dang tender and so good. Now, as soon as this cools off and then I eat it, I'm going to set this live down. But it's going to take a minute because I ain't burning my mouth up. Let that cool down for just a minute. And then that juice in there got so much nutrition. I mean, see all that juice in there? I'm going to drink that juice because that juice is very nutritious. So don't waste that juice. Like I said, us old rednecks down here, we call that pot liquor. Yeah, I don't sport fish. I fish for food. I still enjoy myself, though. I enjoy catching the fish. That's fun. That's why I like fishing. I'm going to show you one other thing. A little rod and reel. Just give me a minute. Oh. I'm there. Yeah, I'm there. Let me get it. Oh, come here. Where you at? Where you at? Come here. One second. I can get the damn thing. Oh. I'll be with you. Alright, I got it. I'm coming, people. Just give it a second. Alright. Oh, thank dog, get up from under my feet. Now look at this little rod and reel right here. That's a little old rod and reel. That's a little one. What? 2.5 feet long with a little teeny micro reel on there. So whatever you catch on here, it's gonna fight like hell. It is so much fun. And this is called Ugly Stick Junior. Get you an ugly stick. If you're going to go fishing, get you an ugly stick, because they don't break. The only way these things get broke is if you shut them in the car door. But these ugly sticks, they don't break like other rods do. But this is my main one I fish with. When I go to the beach, I saltwater fish with this. It's a true story. Got people with big ass rod and reels and all that. For one thing, I can't afford one of them big ass rod and reels. I can't afford all that. I literally worked my ass off helping a guy move for this rod and reel. He gave it to me after working all day. But the little rod and reels, it's fun catching fish. They fight like hell. Yeah, the damn car door. I've seen more rods get broken getting shut in the car door than any other thing. Yeah, ugly stick. That's the only rod I would ever buy, is the ugly stick. It's the only one I'd ever buy. Oh man, I couldn't live without my seafood. I go saltwater fishing. I don't live very far from the beach, and I'm a beach bum. I go saltwater fishing, and a lot of times, I've had people give me so much stuff at the beach, because where I go fishing is kind of a touristy place, and I've had cast nets given to me, fish given to me, all kinds of stuff. All right, here's that purslane and other plants. That's good. Mmm. 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 Alright. So you sit and I eat it. So, it's the All-American Prepper. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for your super chats. I'm going to be homeless soon and living out in the woods. Till I end up on that show alone. And I'm in it to win it. Stay ready. Stay dangerous. And have a blessed day.